Hey, Nadia, how you doing? Okay, so I've got your work up here. I just want to get myself situated. Okay, here we go. Okay, good job. Now we're looking good. So image size is set at 8 by 10 300. Oh, you're set in pixels. That's why. Okay, I was going to say, what the heck? Yes, you are correctly set at 8 by 10 300. That's fantastic. You've got your layer structure. Looks fantastic. Everything has been brought in with masks. That's fantastic. Looks like you used Puppet Warp. Excellent job there. Mask the drop shadow. That's fantastic. Or the cast shadow, I should say. Although I don't see a mask, so I'm wondering how did you get rid of that arm? If you used, let me see. Yeah, you got rid of that arm, so I'm wondering if you use the eraser, you don't want to do that. You want to use a mask to get rid of the arm. You know how to use a mask. You can use a mask. It's the exact same way you use a mask on an image. You can use on that shadow layer. So make sure you show that arm being removed with a mask and not. Right now, it just kind of appears as if it was being removed with the eraser tool. We can see it right there. If we bring up the opacity there, yeah, you can still see parts of it. But I'm just wondering how that was removed. Let me know. Let me know about that. Okay. So let me see if we've got. Okay, so here's a levels adjustment layer. That's on the banana. Here's a levels adjustment layer on the fries. Excellent, excellent. So you got at least 2 levels adjustment layers. That's fantastic. Now, the only thing we're missing here is well, the type looks good. You got the shadow on the type. That's good. Everything's looking great. The only thing we're missing here is the 2 dedicated repair layers. Now, you mentioned in your writing that you had used a spot healer to clean up the spots and specks in the background image. But we need to do that non-destructively. And right now, I don't see any dedicated labeled repair layers in your file. So I'm assuming it was done non-destructively. To learn how to do it, I'm assuming it was done in a destructive manner. Meaning you can't reverse it. So you can't take a layer and turn it off and have those mistakes visible again. And that's what we're shooting for. Remember, complete editability at all times in Photoshop. So what I would like you to do is come over to Milestone 5, Task to Instructions page, and specifically review this Here's How video right here. And this shows you exactly how to establish your corrections layers, your repair layers, label them, and make sure they're dedicated repair layers so that they are fully editable. Very, very important to include in your final submission. It's one of the points of learning objectives, so one of the points of interest that we really, really, really want to show proficiency in. So again, so my only recommendation is to go back in and establish your 2 corrections layers labeled, and make sure they're dedicated corrections layers located right above the layer they're correcting, and also named accordingly. So that's all explained in the video, so go ahead and review that. I want to just address one adjustment layer. It's this adjustment. Wait a second. Oh, it's this one right here. This levels to adjustment layer. Watch what happens. This levels adjustment layer completely blows that out to pure white, removing all of the detail in that area. If we turn that off, we can see we get a lot more detail in that highlight area. For that reason, I recommend you don't use that levels adjustment layer. Right now, it blows it out to complete white. It removes a lot of detail. It draws too much attention to itself, and it's just, let me see, there it is. Look how much nicer that was. More contrast, more detail, more tonal variation. It's superior without that adjustment layer. So I recommend removing that adjustment layer. All right, that's it. That's all I have. So let's go ahead and make those changes for your final submission, and you are good to go. All right, great job. Thank you.